Hey my loves, welcome back to Poppet Reads Tarot. If you were guided here today, this is the sneak peek for July. That's right, a quick peek behind the proverbial curtain for the Taurus collective. This intuitive tarot reading for Taurus could be happening for you in July. Taurus, this will be an intuitive tarot reading for any significant Taurus placement. This is also a collective reading and not all of it may jive, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I will be using tarot cards, oracle cards, and pure intuitive guidance to connect with source energy and my spirit guides of unconditional love to bring you through messages for your highest and greatest good, Taurus. For more Taurus Tarot and the last sneak peek, check out the description box below and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more intuitive tarot predictions and guided messages from Spirit, and tap that bell so you never miss a free YouTube live tarot reading. Alright Taurus, let's get into your July sneak peek. Okay Taurus, so we're going to get into your July sneak peek here with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. So we're going to pull one message from this deck and clarify, and then we're going to clarify with Tarot. We're going to pull recent, past, current energy and near future for the oracle that comes out for you. So for the tarot, for the Taurus placement, not the tarot placement, for the Taurus placement, for their July sneak peek, Spirit, what is the message? What is the message for the Taurus placements for the July sneak peek? So you've got heartache and loss. So in July or coming into July, you may be experiencing some disappointment or some loss over something, okay, some heartbreak. Maybe you're healing from that. At the bottom of the deck, you've got accelerated motion, okay? So this is the Eight of Wands. This is communication, things picking up speed, fast movement, fast change, okay? And discontent and boredom, and it's going to come at a time when you least expect it, okay? So let's see what we've got for the Taurus placement. Okie dokie. We'll do these. So Taurus, we're going to do recent, past, current energy, and near future for the Taurus placement. For a sneak peek for July. My God. Okay, so recent, past energy here for the Taurus placement. Sneak peek for July. Recent, past. Why is heartache and loss here for the Taurus placement? Sneak peek for July, recent, past, two more, one more, there. The Moon card, and the High Priestess. So you got the Moon card, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Swords. This is either communication that you don't see coming, that's been hidden from you, I think by Spirit, or clarity that you don't see coming that has been hidden from you by Spirit. And I say by Spirit because the High Priestess is here and the Moon cards, two major arcanas, but they, the High Priestess is intuition and sacred knowledge, okay? It may have been clarity that you receive through your intuition. With the Moon card, you've got perception, imagination. It also deals with the unconscious as well. And Ace of Swords, clarity. So you may be getting some clarity over something that didn't work out, something that caused you heartache, pain, or loss. And you may be receiving that clarity intuitively, okay? Maybe through synchronicities even. Tell me about the current energy for heartache and loss for the Taurus placement for the July sneak peek. Tell me about the current energy. Can I get 3 cards? Thank you. 2 more. Chariot energy. Determination. 1 more for the July sneak peek for Taurus. And 1 more. There we go. Okay, so this could be the heartache and loss here, okay? So in the current energy, you've got the Chariot card, discipline and determination with the Empress. That is your card, Taurus, but it came out in the reverse. And the 5 of Cups, which is ultimately the either regret or sadness, okay? Mourning or grief over something that hasn't worked out or hasn't gone according to plan, something that you no longer enjoy, possibly. But with the Chariot card, I feel like ultimately this could signify Cancer season, okay? So this might not just be for July, it could be for the entirety of the Cancer season. So it could start a little bit earlier than July. So something that you kind of, for some of you, are definitely experiencing now if you've watched this in June. But yeah, the Chariot is all about discipline and determination. The Empress card in the upright is about fertility and beauty and abundance and attracting things. In the reverse, this is somebody who is ungrounded. This is somebody who is not manifesting or unable to manifest and feeling probably blocked in some regard, not attracting. And with the Five of Cups in the current energy, this is an energy of regret, okay, grief, loss, sadness, something that hasn't worked out. Yeah, and then in the bottom of the deck, Ten of Feathers, this is the Ten of Swords. So in this deck, the Ten of Swords is all about recovery and a transformation, okay? So something is changing. In the normal tarot, it cannot mean like a difficult ending, okay? So I may be talking to a Taurus placement that is going through a difficult ending in July, okay? Something I will clarify that Chariot card because that is a very positive card. That is a card of determination. So it's regardless of this heartache and loss, regardless of this ending, you go for it anyway. And then we started really positive around clarity, around intuition and clarity, and something perceiving something in a certain way that brings clarity. So we'll clarify. Let's get the near future energy here for the Taurus placement for the sneak peek for July. What is in the near future here for the Taurus placement for the sneak peek for July? One more. Okie dokie. Transformation. So in the and Ten of Cups, love to see it. And the Hierophant, so that's you, Taurus. You've learned some lessons here. So in the near future, you've got the Ten of Cups, which is a cycle of happiness, a cycle of abundance, a cycle of fulfillment. Okay, it could be around a family situation for some of you, but there is a transformation that takes place that makes you that definitely makes you happy, brings some kind of blessing, well-being to you in the near future. And the transformation takes place because you're now wiser about something. You've got the shaman, which is the Hierophant, which is you, Taurus. Stepping into this reading in a position of power after starting here with the Empress in the reverse. This is having learned something, divine wisdom. It's the energy that we have here around clarity and through intuition, through the higher self, through spirit. Spiritual power, harnessing that spiritual power in order to get some kind of Ten of Cups happiness, and to trigger some kind of transformation or initiation, liberation, sorry, here. Yeah. I feel like in the near future you are transitioning into that wise or wise shaman energy, that Hierophant energy in regards to whatever this situation is about. The Six of Crystals at the bottom of the deck. The crystals are the pentacles, I believe. So Six of Pentacles. Yes, I believe they are. Yes, just had to check. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is an energy of reciprocity, charity, support, giving, okay? And it's right on top of the Five of Pentacles, which is going through a really tough period, okay? So, in the near future here, there is some kind of transformation, a positive one that brings some kind of stability in your happiness. But this is going to be after a time of instability, after a time of maybe doubt, after a time of things not working or not going according to plan. Let's get some transformation. Let's get some what do we call this? Actually, let me use this one. Let's get some confirmation. That's the one. Okie dokie. So for the Taurus placement, sneak peek for July. So the sneak peek for July for the Taurus placement, we've got the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Feathers in the recent past. Spirit, can you give me some energy around the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Feathers for heartache and loss for the Taurus placement for sneak peek for July? For the Taurus placement. Too many. Actually, yeah, it was too many. Recent past. Moon, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Feathers. So the Ace of Swords. The Page of Swords. Yeah, so you've in the recent past here, there's something that you learned through your intuition here. You really dig into that curiosity, you do your research, which is great. It's never a bad thing. That is great. So in the current energy, as we find this reading, you've got the Chariot, or the Empress reversed, and the Five of Cups. Tell me about the Chariot first of all in the current energy for heartache and loss. What does the Chariot here for? The Page of Pentacles, so something is manifesting. Why is the, what is this, the Five of Cups? Why is the Five of Cups here then in the current energy? Why is the Five of Cups here in the current energy? The Page of Wands. So the Five of Cups, this is a positive communication. This is somebody who is curious, adventurous, exploring as well. Okay. So what is the connection here between the Five of Cups and the Page of Wands? What is the connection here between the Five of Cups and the Page of Wands? That is too many. Judgment reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Cups reversed. This is a lot of blockages, but this is something not coming in here. There is something about this Page of Wands, positive communication here, that is supposed to happen. I get the impression with a King of Cups, that is supposed to provide some kind of opportunity here. And the Judgment reverse tells me that either the King of Cups decides. I think this is a meeting with the Page of Pentacles, a conversation, a meeting, an encounter. During Cancer season, you've got the Chariot card, okay? But with the King of Cups reversed, this and the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Judgment, it just feels like delays. It feels like delays. I'm not going to take all them, but I had to have a look. So why is there a delay here? Why is there a delay? And ultimately, this is going to delay some kind of outcome, I think, with the Empress reversed. Some kind of manifestation, probably. Why is there a delay here with the Page of Wands and the Five of Cups? Why is there a delay? Why is there blockages? Two of Pentacles, yeah. Because somebody needed to make a decision. And I don't mean to laugh, Taurus. I don't think it was you. I think there's a third party involved here. We've got two Pentacles and one Pentacle. That's three Pentacles. There's somebody here, either a friend or someone you were supposed to meet. Page of Wands, communication, exploration, maybe possibly going out, meeting someone. Two of Pentacles. This is the energy of free will, okay, free will decisions, getting in the way of the Empress, okay, energy. Tell me more about this Two of Pentacles and the Page of Wands and the Five of Cups. Tell me more about this. The World card. So the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Wands is ultimately a new cycle, but I don't feel like Ace of Swords, yeah, communication. I feel like there's some kind of delay with it. Tell me more about this Five of Shells. I'll clarify the rest. Tell me more about this Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like it does say hope and readjustment, and I think I said hope at the beginning, but definitely needs to be some kind of readjustment, which there is. Right, look. What is this? A Four of Wands reversed, yeah. Something doesn't come together, okay? There's something that needs to come together, a celebration, a party, a meeting, a social thing, I don't know, or somebody else's success depends on yours with the Empress reverse, Four of Wands reverse. I feel like this heavily involves somebody else, could be a Cancer placement, or a Taurus or Libra placement. And why is the Empress in the reverse for the Taurus placement here? Why is the Empress reversed? Five of Cups. So you got the Five of Cups twice. She's reversed because she's sad, okay? She's sad. Let's quickly get this near future energy, which looks really great, really positive. So why have we got the Ten of Cups here with the Shaman and transformation in the near future? Queen of Cups, yeah. Someone is emotionally fulfilled, emotionally balanced, pouring into themselves in the near future. Tell me more about I feel like it's not an emotional awakening, but it's a realization around, with the Ten of Cups, around you create your own happiness. There's a wisdom here that the shaman has, or the Hierophant has, through some kind of transformation, rebirth here, some kind of liberation, that their happiness is within. Tell me more around this near future energy with the Shaman, Ten of Cups, and Transformation. What are you doing? Reversed or not? Not. The Empress! And she was spinning. You see how she was spinning. So this is somebody who ultimately, through some kind of emotional balance, through some kind of going inward, finding some kind of balance inward, they liberate themselves emotionally. Some kind of attachment, possibly to something in the middle here, attachment to success, despite the fact like they've put a lot of energy into something with the Chariot here, very determined to be victorious, and for whatever reason it didn't work out, something didn't manifest, a conversation was supposed to happen, or they did some work here, but something didn't kind of play out here. Something didn't come together. There is no kind of level up or celebration here. There is some kind of loss. But yeah, there is a transformation in that, and the understanding from a spiritual perspective why something worked out the way it did, and there's some balance here as a result of that. And the Empress, there you are, Taurus placement, kind of coming out at the end there, to show wisdom, to show fertility, and to show abundance and creativity, and just a balance within yourself. So I'm going to leave that there, Taurus placement. Let me know in the comments if that is your reading. It's a very bit of a weird reading, but yeah, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.